So you just gotta be grateful. So around this time, since Claudia and me are, Claudia and I are like back on good terms, she ends up telling me, because at this point, her and now her ex-husband has been separated for some time. So she started talking to some new dude in Haiti, and they've been talking for a while. So she has a trip that she's gonna go to Haiti because her dad's in Haiti. So she was gonna make a trip to go see both of them because they supposedly have a relationship. They're together, blase swaze. So she goes. So she's gonna go meet her dad in Haiti, but this is gonna be her first time also meeting the guy that's in Haiti. So this is the second time DCF is called on me. So the morning she's supposed to go catch her flight, she ends up missing her flight. So she ends up calling me to come get her. So it's early in the morning. So I take, because the last 4 was asleep. So at this time, my son is like 12. I think he's like 12 or 13. So I end up getting all the 3 little ones. And because my autistic daughter was still asleep, because the other 3 was up. So I took 3 of them with me to go get her, to go get Claudia from the airport. So when I get there, she's having this whole breakdown about, like I said, Haitian parents are just, I don't think they mean to be cruel sometimes, but sometimes it's like they just be up your butt and just rawing at you and don't know, like, especially people like in other countries, I can imagine, especially in Haiti, because I have 2 sisters in Haiti, and the way, like, they're constantly asking us to, like, send them stuff, and it's like, why do people think, like, when you're in the States, like, you're just living life of luxury? It's not like that. Like, I still got bills, you know what I'm saying? I still have children I have to take care of. It's not like I could just pull money off a tree and just give it to y'all. So her dad was going off on her because if everybody knows any type of Haitian that's going to Haiti and their ritual about getting to the airport early, if you know, you know. So because she got there a little bit late and she missed her flight, he was just going off on her, how she wasn't responsible, how she wasn't, just going off on her, just basically ripping her a new one. So she's breaking down because her dad's going off on her. She's going through all this stuff, you know. So we're out there for like a whole, like, I'm thinking it's not even that long because I'm not even paying attention to the time. All I know is once I get back home, I have to go get some juice and stuff like that to make for the kids, you know, the next for breakfast and stuff like that. So she having this complete breakdown, you know, comforting her. I'm trying to listen to what she has to say. So I end up still going to the store, getting stuff for the kids. So when I get back to my house, there's literally like 4 or 5 police cars there. And I'm like, oh my God, are they at my house? So when I get close to it, there's all these police officers out there. So I get out the car like freaked out, like, oh my God, what happened? What happened? So the police, one of them come up to me and he's like, do you stay here? I was like, yeah, I stay here. What is going on? And then he's like, do you have a child? And I was like, yeah, I have 6. So when they looked in the car, they seen I had 3 of the other kids. They was like, well, a neighbor called because there was a child running up and down the street for at least 15, 20 minutes and nobody knew where the child belonged to. So when they ended up getting the child, so they started knocking at all the other doors. Mind you, my 3rd daughter is like 2 around this time. So then my son answers the door and he's like, that's his sister. So he pulls up. So, and then they was like, do you know how long you've been gone for? I'm like, we were literally just down the street. I went to go pick up my best friend, and she comes around, you know, like looking spooked just like I am. I was like, I went to go get her from the airport, and then we stopped at the store, and then I came back. They was like, do you know how long you were gone? I'm like, I literally was just around the corner like 15, 20 minutes. And then one of the officers was like, no, it's been over an hour. I was like, wait, what? I was not even looking at the time because when I left, everybody else was asleep. He's like, are all these kids yours? I'm like, yeah, like it's usually like, he's like, your son usually watch. I said, I usually take them, but usually on the weekends, I'm home all the time. But if I have to run somewhere really quick, he stays with them because I already knew from the shelter, you have to be 12, 13 for at least one child to be watching. They can't be watching them more than like an hour or 2 hours. I already knew that. So when they came to me like that, I was like, I didn't think it was more than an hour. So one of the police officers going off on me or whatever, asking me how long have I been here? Why was she in diapers? Because she's already 2. I'm like, well, she's autistic. She still is in pull-ups. You know, I didn't think I was gone that long. So, of course, now I'm a target because the next day I ended up taking all of them this time, and I ended up dropping my best friend off to the airport, come back. I'm cleaning up. I get a knock at my door. It's DCF. They was like, yeah, we got a call about what happened yesterday. So they're asking me all these questions. They're asking me, is there any resources? At this time, I'm not even on Catholic Charities anymore. I'm actually paying my own bills. Is there any resource that I need? All this other stuff. And I'm telling them like what exactly I told the police yesterday. This does not happen all the time. But I didn't know that she gets out like that. So they were like, okay, it seemed like, so basically they still have my case open. They had like, you know, if I needed, they renewed my daycare where this time I didn't even have to pay. It was just like a whole big commotion. So, you know, I was on my P's and Q's for like months. So when she gets to Haiti and she actually meets the dude or whatever, she ends up telling me like he was disappointed because you could tell in his face because he didn't imagine her being as big as she was. And I didn't know like if she told him like or what picture she was sending him or whatever, but she was just telling me like you know, that's how she was feeling or whatever. And mind you, she was like texting me and calling me off at his phone sometimes or whatever. So I already had her. So now she's going all to this depressed stage because now, you know, her husband, you know, was making an issue. Her ex-husband was making an issue about her weight in the beginning too.